Unpopular opinion, but men love women that are high maintenance. They love it. Hear me out before you chew me out. There is no bigger insult than being mistaken as low maintenance. Now, being high maintenance is not synonymous to being rude, okay? You still have to be nice and sweet to your partner. But men really love high maintenance women, okay? That's who they're competing for. They're competing for that girl. The girl who has her nails done, her lashes, her fit's on point. She eats well, she goes to the gym, the whole 9 yards. They love it. They eat that up. So remember this, ladies, a man that invests in you values you. It's a flex for a man to brag about how they satisfy their girl. They want to take care of you and your needs, even if that's viewed as high maintenance tendencies. Now, I'm not saying you should have a man chase you, be yourself, have high standards, and watch the right man gravitate towards you. Confident men love high maintenance women. When you look good, you add to their value, so don't forget that. The girls that get it. And the girls that don't, that's why I'm here for you, babe.
So I'm in the gym working out and these guys are having a conversation and they decide to include me in the conversation and they ask me, what do you think about high maintenance women? First off, I had to start off by saying I never knew that there was such a thing. And if we really want to be honest, that sounds more like a reflection than a fact, because projection makes us label what we can't handle. Then again, I threw the question back and asked, what is high maintenance? I thought the goal was to make sure that the woman was an extension of you. Are you not maintaining yourself? But then he goes to say, no, the ones who want the makeup done all the time, the hair, they always want to go get bags and all of these material things, right? But I asked him, what if that's just the cost of what you claim to desire? The only way maintenance can feel high is if you're running low. And usually what you all are calling too much is just more than what you're used to giving. And of course, when you don't offer an agreement, the conversation falls flat. And when you don't validate projection, people often think you missed the point.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret and some of the best relationship advice that I have ever gotten that I swear to God can transform your life. Listen up. You know how sometimes the best guys are with the most complicated high maintenance girls? Like the girls that seem to already have everything somehow always get the guys who are willing to give the most. And you're like, that's not even fair. Like, I'm so much more simple than that girl. Why is she getting everything that she wants? It's because men respond to what they can see tangibly in the real world. And those girls are already giving themselves little gifts. They're getting themselves manicures. They're buying themselves flowers. They're taking time for a spa day or a workout class for themselves. And men are like, oh my God, that's so easy for me. I can see what she needs. I can give her that. So if you're not treating yourself to little things, little gifts, and being high maintenance on your own, he will not know what to do for you. Because if you just say verbally like, oh, I really want flowers, like that's not going to go in his head. Men don't care about words. They care about action. So you have to treat yourself right first, and then your man will literally do the exact same. Hope it helps. Love you.
You should absolutely be high maintenance as a woman. Let me tell you why. I don't know why people think it's a bad thing to be called high maintenance. If someone were to say to me, you're really low maintenance, I would genuinely be insulted. First, let's define what high maintenance means, because I already see the comments coming in. I do not mean high maintenance in the sense that you are a bratty girl, you can never be pleased, and you're just ungrateful all the time. That is not the type of high maintenance I'm talking about. I'm talking about being high maintenance in the sense of how you take care of yourself and the amount of self-care that you do. Someone once asked me what I do for my hobbies. I looked at them straight in the face. I said that I do self-care. I'm not joking. When I am bored, ask my best friend. I'm either journaling, doing a spa day, or like doing some spiritual woo-woo witchy stuff. I'm always doing something that is very much self-care, like my version of getting in my divine feminine. Being a high maintenance woman actually will attract a very masculine man. True masculine man, again, not one that's in his wounded, but a true one. A masculine man will look at a woman that's high maintenance and think to himself, she can take care of herself, she has high standards, she knows what she wants, she has her shit together. She's now looked at as unattainable. When you protect your energy, they can feel that. Men know when you are just giving away your energy, you should always be protecting. Since you're now looked at as unattainable, we all know how much men love to chase and what they can have. He's going to try to pursue you. Being high maintenance, you are setting your standards high. You're setting your standards for your next relationship by how you treat yourself. So ladies, this is your sign to be high maintenance, not in a bratty way, but in a self-love, I take care of myself way. Love you.
Here's some examples of what high maintenance looks like, and it looks different on everybody. This is just my take on it. Now, a high maintenance woman is typically referred to somebody who invests significant time in their appearance, their lifestyle. They put a lot of effort into how they look. And you see, some men are attracted to this because they see it as a sign of self-care, confidence, and sophistication. Now, high maintenance isn't about having luxury material possessions, okay? Sometimes people confuse it. People expect like high maintenance women to constantly want to be on lavish trips, or you always have to buy me Louis bags. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm referring to a woman who understands the value of her time and will not compromise her boundaries and her standards for a man. Meaning, I get my nails done all the time. My acrylic girlies know this. Nobody wants to see what's under those nails. No guy wants to see that. So I'm not going to compromise my nail time. Whoever it is that I'm dating can wait to ensure that I'm fully maintained until I go out and step out to dinner with you. Look, different individuals have different lifestyles and preferences. One considers high maintenance. Another sees it as normal level of self-care. It's essential to respect and appreciate these differences because everybody lives their life differently, and how that looks like varies, and some people find it attractive and others won't. Look, just be yourself. Whatever that looks like, be yourself. If you like to get your nails done, amazing. If you like to get your hair done, amazing. Just because you don't do those things doesn't necessarily mean that a man won't find you attractive. At the end of the day, it's your character and your heart that they really look at. But I will say that men love women that are high maintenance.
As much as men like to pretend they don't like high maintenance women, the truth is they love it. They be eating it up. Men love a woman that keeps her nails done, her hair done, her lashes, her makeup, her outfit on point. Men love when you smell good. Men love all that stuff. But my thing is, you want all the benefits that come associated with having a well-kept woman, but you don't want to invest in it. All of a sudden, you want to bring me around your friends. You want to bring me around your family to show me off. Let's be real. It's to show me off as if you're the reason for my upkeep. As if you've been the one maintaining my appearance. I just met you. I don't want to hang around your homeboys. I don't want to hang around your family. I want to go to the mall. The only reason these men want to bring you around these people in their life so early on, let's make that part clear, so early on into your relationship, is because they want to show you off as if you're a trophy. So if I'm the trophy and you want to show me off, pay for it.
Men love high maintenance women. A lot of people get this wrong, so allow me to clear a few things up once and for all. A woman who maintains herself to a high level, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, who maintains hygiene, class, and decorum, that is high maintenance. Go ahead with that skincare routine. Self-care is sexy. And socially speaking, the way a woman presents herself is a representation of her man. And vice versa, of course. My father always told me growing up that the way that I move in public is a representation of the Washington name. So I should move in a way that honors that. Not that I always did, but you get the point. High maintenance signals self-respect. But the problem is, a lot of people narcissistically manipulate this idea and start acting like it's other people's job to maintain them. Empowerment turns into entitlement real quick, real freaking quick. I would actually consider myself to be a high maintenance man because I maintain myself to high standards of behavior, hygiene, fitness, fiscal responsibility, not because I go around demanding that a woman must maintain me or sustain me like it's my birthright. And that's what I think a lot of people are doing. A lot of people are looking for a mommy or a daddy to acquiesce to every request, to get everything they have decided that they deserve while giving as little as possible in return. True high maintenance people are not parasitic. It's not someone else's job to maintain you. The purpose of a team is to multiply. I think the greatest misconception with what it means to be high maintenance happens when people conflate maintenance with materialism. Demanding a Louis Vuitton lifestyle is not high maintenance, that's high materialism. They are not the same. I hear so many people talk about how men love low maintenance women because they are the easiest to manipulate. But let's not act for a second like materialistic girlies aren't just as malleable. In fact, They may even be the easiest to manipulate because they are bisexual. You buy things and in return, they will be sexual. There's a whole industry based on such interactions. Pay to play is not high maintenance. Maintenance is about what you choose to maintain for yourself based on what you value. Women who maintain high degrees of integrity and self-care will desire men who handle business and maintain high levels of integrity, intention, and direction.
Listen up, because I have something important to tell you. Self-care practices are not, I repeat, are not an indicator of self-love. You can have an extensive self-care routine. You can seem so high maintenance externally, but still allow shitty, cheap energy access to you. Listen to what I'm saying, because you can go above and beyond to make it seem like you love yourself in the physical reality, right? But then accept bare minimum, low vibrational energy. If you want to be high maintenance physically, beautiful. We love to see it. But make sure that your insides are also high maintenance. Make sure you're also spiritually high maintenance. Become golden within. Prioritize becoming golden within.
So I know a lot of y'all not gonna agree with me when I say this, but let's normalize being a high maintenance friend. And before y'all get the no, I ain't got time to be texting nobody all day, every day, I can't see them every week. That's not even what a high maintenance friend is. I think a lot of y'all confuse high maintenance with being unrealistic, and those are two different things. A high maintenance friend is literally just someone that expects you to show up when you need them, expects you to communicate, expects to be able to hang out with you, to be able to talk to you. Not somebody that's just going to allow you to go in and out their life as you please, go ghost a month and then pop up a month later like, hey girl, you know, that's just how I am. Like, no, we don't do that. We're too grown for that. And honestly, it's nothing wrong with having those standards. We had those same standards for our relationships, so why not have those same standards for our friendships? Like, I think a lot of people just want to use the excuse of, oh, I'm not a high maintenance friend, as, you know, just a way to be able to be a bad friend, when literally you're just a fucking bad friend. Just say it.
Look, I don't want to offend nobody, but think about it. Let me tell y'all something. I'm trying to use the nicest words I can. Having someone that desperately needs attention is like dating someone with issues. You know what I mean? Like someone that needs medication. You know what I mean? That's the best way I can say it. So please don't be one of those types of ladies. It almost seems like you didn't take your prescription that day. So when you're very emotionally needy or need all the attention that you can get from some dude, or even if you claim him as your man, it just seems like you're imbalanced in some way. You know what I mean? So think about it. Someone says desperation is unattractive. Yes. And especially if you're pretty, it doesn't even make sense. Like, if you look good and you're desperate for attention and, you know, whatever, and you're clingy, it doesn't even make sense. That's why people think something wrong with you. Okay? So if you're pretty, you shouldn't be desperate. If you are pretty, you shouldn't be clingy. If you are pretty, you shouldn't need the super attachment. Okay? If you're pretty, because then it's going to start looking strange. That this beautiful, pretty woman needs all this attention and all this crap. Something must be wrong with her, right? When is, you know what I mean? So if you look good, you shouldn't even be begging for nobody's attention. They should be begging for yours. Now that makes sense. That's why men like women who don't like them. That's why men will chase women out of their league. That's why men will do whatever it takes to keep a woman who don't really even, feel like, he's like worthy of her. Okay? So, because they don't believe that this person that's so pretty could be so needy. Something is wrong. And they keep waiting for the flaw to show. And the flaw in itself is the insecurity and the lack. So that's why men like women that don't really want to even give them the time of day. Because that makes sense. Okay? So stop being so needy. Okay.
Most men are lying. They love high maintenance women. They just hate the fact that they can't afford them. I mean, just think about it. Men show their success through their women. This is how they compete amongst each other, through their women and how much they can provide. And the men that are calling them simps are just upset and jealous because they can't do the same. They can't afford to do the same. So please, stay high maintenance. When he sees what you're doing for yourself, when he first meets you, he knows already what he has to level up to. I remember my man had told my brother, he was like, your sister is so expensive. And he's like, thanks. And my brother was like, my bad. I would wake up every single weekend, have a new pair of shoes outside of my door that my brother would buy for me. My mom would take me on shopping sprees. I'm very well traveled from my dad. Like, these were things that I came in already, having experience and also doing for myself, like my monthly facials, getting my nails done every 2 weeks. He already knew, sizing me up on our dates, what expense I was going to be and what investment I was going to be. Sometimes women take rejection so bad, they take it so hard, but realize that a man is sizing you up. So if you are someone that he already feels like he can't afford, he's not going to move any further with you because he already knows he can't afford you. He has to move on to somebody else. Certain men won't even approach you because of how you look. And the fact of the matter is, men love when you are not attainable to every single man out there. They know that everyone can't afford you, and that's what they love about being with a high maintenance woman. So stay high maintenance.
If a man really likes you, trust me, the first thing he is going to think is, I need to make more money. Men love high maintenance women. It is a thrill for any established man, any man who's on his way up and coming, who has money, to provide and make sure that his high maintenance girl isn't even seen as high maintenance. It's just maintenance. Don't listen to what they're telling you. A man's biggest asset is the woman on his arm. It's his best jewelry, it's his best accessory. It says absolutely everything about that man. And so when you are high maintenance, beautiful, keep yourself together, have your hair done, have your nails done, know how to put yourself together, you are his best asset. Therefore, if a man is coming to you and saying, you're so high maintenance, number one, he just can't afford you. Men, stick to what you can afford. Stop trying to go up when you can't afford it. And girls, if he's telling you that, you need to run. Number one, he's jealous of you, and he's probably in his feminine. And number two, men love high maintenance women. It will help him achieve so much more when he's trying to provide for you. It's the truth. I'm sorry, this is just the truth of life. If those are not thoughts in his mind, I need to make more money to support this girl, to make sure she is provided for, to make sure she can live a step up from what she's currently living, he doesn't love you. Or he's happy at the level that he's at, and that's never gonna make you happy. And if you take care of yourself, that should be a norm. So stop listening to these red pill men who say, stop being high maintenance, be the chill girl. Do not do that. The chill girl will never win. He will cheat on you with the 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 high maintenance girl. Honestly, a lot of men even have a kink with this. So stop listening to them. Listen to me. I'm telling you, mommy is telling you, be high maintenance. I love you.
A lot of men want high maintenance women so they can feel confident that they actually got a high maintenance woman to like them. Then they proceed to do the bare minimum for the high maintenance woman. As she tries to be patient, there will never be an understanding because there was a contradiction. I don't care how generous you was with your last bitch. I'm realizing that a lot of these bitches didn't want a lot because now I'm asking and you making it seem like I'm speaking Chinese. Like, I really feel like a lot of men have had like pretty women, cool women, you know, they work hard. And then they okay, I'm gonna get somebody that's like a dream girl. And how dare you treat the dream girl like a nightmare? Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Newsflash, do you see that low maintenance bitch anywhere? You're not gonna.
And don't tell me you don't need no makeup. You lying. Because if you standing next to a woman that has on makeup, you're blending into the background as an extra. Okay? If you're going out and let's say you're going to brunch, or let's say you're going out to freestyle, and you say, "Oh, I don't need no makeup on," and the chick next to you got on makeup and lashes and glossy, beautiful, luscious lips and contour, and you over here just glowing and looking like, you just came out the gym with no makeup on, or you just woke up and brushed your teeth, you're gonna blend into the background. Okay? You're gonna look low maintenance. You're gonna look like you're not polished. You know what I mean? You're gonna look like you don't require too much. You're gonna look like all you need is lotion. You know what I'm saying? Do a little bit more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The more high maintenance you look, the better. You don't want to look like low maintenance, because you're going to attract men that like low maintenance.